Okay, so you can see the amount of brush that's out here. I came out yesterday to cut some of it, but here's like the big pile. This is from that big, I don't think you can see it behind that tree. Let's see if I can get over here, but I did a video on this a couple years ago. You can see it, this oak tree right here fell over here. So I had got somebody out here to cut it all up. So this wood has been here a couple years. I did split some pieces yesterday. Here's a piece that I split yesterday. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, the wood is going to be okay. It looks fine. You know, this all needs to be split. Of course, you got, you know, wood that's down there that's been sitting here for a couple years. So, you know, with that wood splitter that we're getting, we should probably maybe get a couple cords of wood out of this. I don't know. I tried cutting this one with an axe yesterday, but I couldn't do it with a sledgehammer and everything. So we got to cut all this up. We'll split it all up. And there's a whole nother pile over here. This stuff over here will probably wait till the fall. So this, some of this vegetation, you know, will be died off by then, but there's a lot of over here. We really got to clear this out because the geese really don't come back here with it like this. So hopefully that wood splitter should be here in a couple days. We're going to move it into right over here. I think we're probably going to put it right here, so that way I don't have to, and then I'll get the lawn tractor with a cart, and you know, we're going to stack the wood up outside the fence over here. But so let's go back out to the other tree. Okay, this is the third tree in this group. I don't know if you can see it, but right over there there's a stump, and then there's a stump that's laying down this way. This is the third tree out of this group. This thing fell down about a week ago. I mean, I knew it was coming down because it was leaning way over. So it finally came down. So I called a tree company. They're coming over in a couple weeks. I said they're really backed up, so they're going to cut this. They're going to take a lot of the smaller branches with them and chip them, but the bigger things, like they're going to cut this trunks off, and they're going to cut it into like 24-inch pieces that I can use with the wood splitter. Okay, so you can kind of see how big this tree is. This is what was left over from the other tree that fell that I cut up. I took a lot of the branches out and back, but I'm not really even sure what kind of wood this is, but you know, we'll add it to the pile. You can see it's a pretty decent sized tree. Kind of rotted out. I really got to work on this small little barn we have here, so I'm hoping they're going to cut everything out of here. We can repaint this. There's a piece over there I got to fix, but you can see into here it's, you know, a pretty good sized tree in here, so we should be able to get a lot of wood out of it. Alright, so let's get back to the wood splitter. Okay, so here we are with the new log splitter. I found out they delivered this at like 9 o'clock last night. I got a text message. Evidently it came at like 6. I didn't hear them, but they put it up in my driveway here. So we'll look at this. 37 times full beam, vertical, horizontal, hydraulic log splitter. So let's open this box up, and we got to assemble it obviously, but let's take a look at it. Okay, well here's how it comes packaged. There's the engine. It looks like the hydraulic lift there, some tires. They don't really secure a lot of stuff in here, but hopefully it's not going to get screwed around too much. So let's get these parts out and we'll take a look at them. Okay, well here's an update. This tree is gone. The landscape company called me up a few days ago and said they had an opening and wanted to know if it would be all right if they came over. And I said, yeah, you know, the sooner the better, you can get this out of here. So the tree is gone. We did get the new wheels for the log splitter I started doing some of the logs we got. So it turns out this is ash. So I did split some of this stuff just to kind of test it out. I'm coming back to finish this up maybe tomorrow, the next day. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I did some today. So let's go out back and we'll take a look at some of the stuff out there. Okay, so if I can get the geese to shut up over there. Here's some that I split this morning. This was pine that actually we've had around for maybe 8 or 9 years. This came down from a big pine tree that fell down, then we had it cut up, but I'm surprised actually the wood turned out as good as it did. We're going to use this in our fire pit outside. This won't be used in-house, because to me pine, I mean, it burns good, but it burns fast. That's why we don't use it inside. We'll just use that in the fire pit. So I still have to stack this. I'm using bed frames. Well, not bed frames. These are box springs from storage lockers when I used to buy them. So if you know anybody that buys storage lockers, you know you find a ton of mattresses, tons of box springs. So I'm going to cut this up so we can actually have, you know, so we can do one row on each of these, probably in the middle here. We'll do one row, have 3 lengthwise doing that. So, all right, so let's go take a quick look at the log splitter. Okay, let's get in here. I started cleaning this out today too. We're trying to clean this small barn out today, and I got a bunch of repairs to do in here before winter time. But let me move this cover off it that I put on here temporarily. This probably won't stay in here this winter. I have a container on the other side of the property. This will probably go in there in the winter time, but let me get a little bit of light in here and you can see how this is. So pretty nice. It works pretty well. The only thing I don't like is this area down here in the end. See if I can hold it at the same time, because this kind of jams up in here with stuff, and some ants in there probably from the wood. So I forget what you call this now, but this is what splits the wood, and it kind of goes in here and it rides on this track, but this kind of gets jammed up in here. Some ants in there probably for some wood. So we did get the new tires on here, which is pretty good. I will do a video of splitting wood with this. I just didn't have a chance to do the camera this morning, but when we do the oak in the back, actually when I do the ash this weekend, I'll set up a camera and show you how this works. The only other problem we had with it, well, obviously it came scratched, which is not a big, this is still really warm, this thing from using it, but, so I got another probably, I'm going to say 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, and I got to change the oil. You have a 5-hour break-in period. I used it about 2 hours today, and about a half an hour the other day, so got a little bit of a break-in period. The only other thing I don't like is this thing doesn't work. So I have to get under here and release a nut that's under there to allow this to grab the 2-inch ball. I tried being on the phone with them. I spent an hour on hold. Never did get to talk to anybody before I finally hang up. But this doesn't work. It doesn't want to go up like a normal latch would. I mean, I could go to a Tractor Supply and buy this ball coupler. I think they're like $12. But I had no intention of towing this on the road. And again, as long as I unscrew this bolt, it'll fit in here. Then you just tighten this back up and it locks it in. But this thing should move, and it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. So again, I'm not planning on taking this on the road anymore. It's going to be just strictly on the property. So as long as the ball does it, I'll do that. So all right, so that's going to do it probably for this quick video. I will do another video in a couple days when I start really doing the ash and the oak. But so far, for the pine, of course, is softwood, so it's pretty easy to do. And the ash seemed like it was, even though it's hardwood, it seemed to do it pretty well. But I think the big test is going to be the oak when we get back there with the oak. So, all right, don't forget to subscribe. Leave me some comments below. What do you think? Do you have this is a 37-ton, you can see it down there, log splitter. Works fairly well. Leave me some thumbs up, leave me some comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.